Hi people! We have reviewed the latest Canon PowerShot S120 digital camera. This camera has a long tradition since 2009 and model S90. Each year in August or September there is a new model from this camera, but because of that each of them has very little differences between each other. S120 is therefore basically the same as 100 and 110. There are several key differences and I will discuss about them in this video. S120 is built in a manner that it has excellent ratio between small sizes and image quality. As you can see, this camera is very thin, only 29mm, that is barely above an inch. So it can easily be fitted in a pocket, not only in your jacket but in the back pocket of a trousers, for example. This camera uses a 12 megapixel image sensor, which can also shoot in RAW format. ISO value can be set between 80 and a bit too optimistic 12,800. In front of the sensor there is a lens with 5 times optical zoom and image stabilization. It has aperture range from 1.7 on the wide angle to 5.7 at maximum optical zoom. In 35mm terms, this lens covers the range from 24 to 120mm, what is a very useful range. Image quality from this camera is very good, especially if you intend to post-process them on PC later. The bad thing about it is that it uses basically the same lens for 3 years right now, and you can see it lacks a bit of sharpness and there are chromatic aberrations also. On the back of this camera you can see a large 3-inch LCD monitor. It has 920,000 dots and touch interface. You can touch a part of the image you want to focus on, and the camera will also take a photo at the same time. This LCD also supports multi-touch, so it is very easy to zoom in on photographs and check focus, for example. All the buttons on the back are pretty big, so it's pretty easy to use them even for users with large fingers. The bad thing is that this control dial is not protruded enough, so to me it happened very often when I rotated it, I accidentally pushed one of the functions on the multi-way controller. This camera has a built-in pop-up flash with a range of 7 meters. It uses lithium-ion battery, which in my opinion is not strong enough. It can provide only around 150 images, and the camera uses standard SD memory cards. On the right side you can see connectors. These are standard mini HDMI output and mini USB output. Around the lens you can see this control ring, whose function can be set in many systems. My favorite is using it for step zoom, so the camera zooms in preset steps which correspond to popular focal lengths in full frame 45mm terms. This camera can record video in Full HD with 60p progressive frames per second. The more frames per second, the more fluid the video recording will be. Video quality is very good. Videos are sharp with good colors. These were the basic informations about the Canon S120. If you want to know more about it, please visit our blog GdgtCompare.com, where you can see the review and take a look at image samples. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.